Hey, it's me. This is like my third time doing this video, and I think it's because I'm kind of like planning it. I'm just gonna try to go with the flow this time, okay? Because I'm almost tired of recording this, and then I'm about to stop recording it, okay? So basically, I'm before you today to share my opinions and my thoughts on me reading the Willie Lynch letter. The Willie Lynch letter is basically a strategic plan to make a slave, and how in making slaves you can keep the black society or African Americans down. They will never rise above because they'll be held within this mindset and they won't be able to get out unless a phenomenon were to occur and, change everyone's thought process. So sad. So within reading this letter, I basically got filled with anger, sadness. I mean, almost got emotional. Almost. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost got emotional to sit here and read this and know that someone put this in place to keep us down, and we don't even realize it. We're so ignorant to so many things that are going on in the world, and so many people of my generation think that ignorance is a bliss, but it's not. The Bible speaks of how my people perish because of a lack of knowledge, and if you're ignorant, then you don't know. You can't change that. And see, I hope by this video people will change their thought process, or at least read more about this issue, because it is affecting us. The black culture, or African Americans, are one of the only races that tear each other down versus building each other up. We focus on ourselves. We're very selfish race. We focus on ourselves and how we can look out for ourselves and how we can make sure we get to the top, and we don't care who we bring down trying to get up there. But we have to realize that we can all make it if we come together and try to conquer something together, be on one accord. But anyways, in reading this letter, basically they just talked about how they switched the role of the female and the male inside the home. They talked about how breaking African American women and making it so that we are almost dependent on a man, or the man. The system is set up so that we need it almost. Like, I feel like Social Security or any of that, Social Security, maybe not Social Security, but welfare checks, welfare checks, Section 8, all of that stuff was set to make us dependent on the government. And once you get into it, it's hard to get out because you're so stuck and you're so complacent in that you don't want to leave. Who wants to give up getting hundreds of dollars a month for food stamps, free food? Well, nothing's free, but basically, free food, Section 8. I personally know people who are Section 8, and basically the government just pays your rent. Who wouldn't want free rent, free food, just to sign a couple of papers saying that you're not making enough money? And the thing about it is you can never make over a certain amount. You have to stay within this range. And you see, I think that's set up to keep us within a certain range so we can never rise above. And people don't realize that. It also talks about how they changed the language so to speak. They took us out of our motherland and brought us over here and taught us another language. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they took me to Africa and dropped me off in the middle of Africa, I wouldn't understand nothing anyone was saying because I know nothing about that society or that culture. I just know that we came from there and they brainwashed us and that America is all we know. But we have to learn about our heritage because that's where we came from. And once we understand that, maybe we can come back together and move on as a people. I feel like a lot of my generation is ignorant to a lot of this, not because they can't obtain this information, but because they want to stay ignorant. A lot of people feel like ignorance is bliss, but it's not. You know, the Bible speaks on how my people perish because of a lack of knowledge. And once you have knowledge, you have conquered whatever it is that you have become knowledgeable of. You know, because you understand it now. And people, I guess, are scared of understanding things. People are scared of the real these days. I don't know why. We've become lazy. We've become complacent. We've become undetermined. We've become slothful. Like, we don't care about anything. Like, our motto for this generation is basically, I don't give a F about anything. And it's sad because, like, I'm filled with all this passion to help everybody within this generation to understand that there's more to life. There's more. There's so much to obtain out there, so much knowledge that you can learn. And it's sad because no one wants to obtain any of it. We just want to sit here and be ignorant and stupid and stuck and tear each other down every day. It's sad. It's really sad. And I really hope that someone is affected by this. Go read it. Pick it up. Willie Lynch letter. It's interesting. Once you read it, you're not going to want to stop. I read it and I got mad. I wanted to go find Willie Lynch, even though he's dead now, but still, and have a conversation with him. And how could you be so cruel as to create this systematic system, and keep us as a people down? And we have been stuck in it. And we don't even realize it. They pull the veil over our eyes and we're stuck in this. And I really hope that we get out of it. In closing, because I've been talking for a long time now and I know you're all tired of listening to me, I just want to say that get out there and become knowledgeable of what's out there. Realize what's going on. The world isn't what you see. Like, what you think is going on isn't really going on. All the stuff we see on TV, that's just there to brainwash us so that we think that that's what's important in life, but it's not. You know, I'm not downing Nicki Minaj, but okay, Nicki Minaj, okay, you know her songs, okay, you know her history, okay, but you don't even know your own history. You know what I'm saying? You can quote her words line for line. I can quote some of them. I'm not even gonna lie. They're catchy, and that's how they get you. But we don't even know our history of ourselves, where we come from, our heritage, our lineage, and it's sad. You know, I want us to wake up, young people, and realize what's going on. It's so much out there, so much out there to obtain, so much knowledge to obtain. But first, we have to get out of this mindset that Willie Lynch put us in. You know, get out of that slave mentality that you can't become more than a conqueror, that you can't, you know, obtain whatever it is that's in your heart to obtain. You know, as long as you put God first, anything, anything in the world is an option for you. You know, anything's obtainable. And I try to tell people that to chase their dreams, you know. My dream, my plan, what I'm gonna do, I'll be in that White House one day. Give me time, I'm gonna get there, okay? But people look at me crazy, like, you know, in the White House, because I have such a goofy character. You know, I'm silly. I like to play around and make people laugh. But it's only because I like to make people smile. I like to make people happy, okay? And I hoped that this was informative, and I hope that after this is over, you go read a book. Books. I have books over there. I have 5 books checked out from the library right now. Like, my friend called me a nerd, and my sister used to call me a nerd when I was little too. I love books. I love reading. I love becoming knowledgeable of things that you know, was set up so that we couldn't obtain. And I'm just here. I feel like my job on earth is to inform you all, to help you all come to the other side. Open up your minds and realize what's going on. Wake up, young people, because there's a lot going on out there that we don't even know or realize what's going on. So, I love you all, and I hope that after you click, well, after this stops, go to the library and get a book, okay? Read. It's good. Food for thought. It's good for your brain. Fundamental. Fun for mental. Bye.